Oh, and hello from the change cockpit. I have two changes this month which need attention before the next change cockpit event happens on November 22. So this is the second of the videos. The first one is about Azure AD conditional access policies, and this one now is about Exchange Online, which you shouldn't miss. So it's only one change. It's about SMTP relay requirements, which are changing. The rollout already started on November 1, but probably your tenant isn't already rolled out because it will take a lot of time. They have time now, or they announced that the rollout finishes at the end of Q1 24, so meaning at the end of March 24. So they take this very slowly, and I think, or I hope, they will monitor this very close so that everything is running fine. So this change is about SMTP relay requirements and is only important to you if you have inbound mail flow connectors of type from on-premises available or configured in your tenant, which you for sure have if you have a traditional hybrid configuration with your Exchange on-premises servers and you didn't remove the mail flow part from this, then at least then you have this, at least one of these connectors. So till now, or till today, to relay mails via Exchange Online, you need to, the two conditions need to be met. One of them is sender is from an accepted domain, either in an SMTP certificated domain, or the P1 mail from header needs to be with an authoritative or an accepted domain. Accepted domain needs the domain means the domain is registered in your tenant. So this is P, then it's fine. And if the P2 header, SMTP header sender with such an accepted domain, it was also fine to relay it through Exchange Online. P1 and P2 headers, the difference, the P1 header is in the SMTP communication in the mail from command, and the P2 header is the one in the data command, and P2 header is the one that's visible in Outlook. So if you see the reply to or the from address in Outlook, as an example, then this is always the P2 header. For most mails, the P1 and the P2 header are the same, but not for all, and that's where this change is very important. And this is either A, B, or C here that's need to be met, and the host IP or certificate domain part in the inbound connector configuration needs also to match, so Exchange Online knows which inbound connector to choose. So this was until today, and now after this change is rolled out to your tenant, then condition 1C is removed. This means if an application or a system sends an email with only the P2 header as an accepted domain, this will be rejected after this change has rolled out. What could this be? I have here 3 examples. You can also find more information in this link, and those three examples are from there. As an example, you have a mail flow rule, or you just send all your emails to your on-premises servers, or you still have on-premises mailboxes and MX points to Exchange Online. Then the mail flow goes through Exchange Online, and mail is sent to your on-prem server, and for whatever reason, this mail will be rejected with an NDR. And this NDR usually has a null as P1 sender and the sender domain, meaning your domain, as in the P2 field. This NDR would be rejected to relay outside of Exchange Online. Let's say contoso.com sends you an email. This mail goes to Exchange on-prem. There will be again an NDR generated. This NDR will be relayed back through Exchange Online if you have an outgoing connector through Exchange Online. And this NDR will be then rejected because the P1 header is null and only the P2 header contains the sender domain, and P2 header will be ignored after this change is rolled out. Another scenario, your on-premises application, whatever application this is, relays via Exchange Online or or via your Exchange on-prem server, and this one sends it through Exchange Online to the internet, and with a wrong P1 header, and this P1 header is not an accepted domain, for example, the host name of the system, and then it will be rejected again because the P2 header will be ignored for relaying conditions. And the third scenario is a third-party cloud service relays mails through your Exchange Online services. And normally these third-party cloud services then use up in the P1 header a third-party domain for bounce tracking as an example, and only has the accepted domain in the P2 header, and this will be rejected because P2 header will be ignored. So perhaps you're a bit confused, or you think now, okay, is this important? Are we affected by this change? You can find this out very easily. Here are 3 PowerShell commands. Yes, you have to configure this a little bit because the notify address needs to be changed, or the sender address with your domain needs to be changed, or the recipient address for your customer external address needs to be changed for your most important customers, or most important external addresses which aren't registered in Exchange Online. After running these 3 commands, you with historical searches this will do a historical search back for 90 days, and search through the mail flow is if such an email was relayed through your systems. After these searches are done, this can take several hours to be completed. Then you will get an email to the notify address, like you can see it here now. Dear customer, request to report on emails using a specific sender domain. That's the name of this has been processed, and no doubt the data found that matched the search criteria. I hope it's no data for you as well. This is for me, for my tenant, and I have no problem at all regarding this change. You can also check the status of this historical searches with get historical search in PowerShell. And if you have to report status description complete, no results found, then you know that you will not be affected from this change. If there is something found, you need to check this and check the application or whatever system does this not the way it should be done, and you need to correct this. And one possible on the NDR that could as a result of this change, could be a result of this change, is tenant attribution relaxed denied, but that's only a possibility. This NDR will also be sent for other circumstances, and it's not it must not be this change. It could also be other things, but it's an indication for this. Okay, that's it for SMTP relay requirements, and I hope you can check the systems for you, and then we will see you. Greetings from Change Cockpit, and you until the next Change Cockpit on November 22. Thanks and bye.